Well, it's time to talk Bison wrestling. A great weekend for the Bison here at the Sanford Health Athletic Complex in the Shields Center. 2 dual wins against Northern Colorado and Boise State. I'm Jeremy Jorgenson, and we're going to talk about those duels in a little bit. But Coach Roger Kish joins us here, and 7 straight dual wins, 2 wins this weekend. It was great to be at home. Just kind of give us a summary of the weekend.
You know, it's good. It's always difficult coming off a holiday break and getting the guys back in the swing of things here after a few days off. But really happy with our performance. Our guys were ready to go here this weekend. They had great winter breaks, and it's always great when they can continue to get better over their winter break, especially when they're on their own. And we saw a lot of that here over the last 2 duels, and we continue to get better. And guys did the right things. We're really happy with where we're at today.
Let's talk about Northern Colorado Friday night at the Shields Center, and Northern Colorado came in with a good team. You won 4 of the first 5 matches. They got 2 pins. You needed to grind one out at 197 to get the momentum back. Let's talk about this match.
You know, that's a tough team too. Coach Troy Nickerson's done a great job at Northern Colorado, really building a nice little squad there, and they came in ready to battle, and it was good to get some good matches under our belt here. A few good matches you certainly want to point out. A great win by Mitch Friedman probably highlighted the dual meet here. Really happy with the progress that he's made and the confidence that he has. From what he's done here in the past. So, it was a great duel. Really excited about where we're at. Another good matchup was, Josh Rodriguez, 125 wrestling Trey Andrews, who's really a talented young man, and went out there and really set the tone early in the dual meet and came away and won in a big way, we felt. And, so really a great win for Josh and Mitch as well. So really excited about where we're at.
It was great to see Josh get some action, too, because he would face a forfeit as we moved to Boise on Sunday. His weight was forfeited by Boise, and you went out to a 12-0 lead early, and then Cam Sikora at 133. Really got a nice win there, kind of set the tone, and Mitch Friedman, again, dominant with a 10-1 major there. And you really took it to Boise, who had a tough weekend in the Dakotas.
Yeah, and, I think our guys were pretty fired up. We dropped one of the Boise last season. And so when we came out on Sunday, our guys were rather fired up. I know a lot of them saw a lot of the same matches and a lot of the similar lineup that Boise State brought here to Fargo. So our guys were pretty fired up to go get that one back, and they came out. They competed hard. They competed well. The way they're executing right now is something that we're excited about. So, with Boise State, it was a good win. A couple setbacks here and there, but all in all, I think we did a good job.
Under the radar a little bit, Ben Tainan over this weekend in these 2 duels wrestled very well. He continues to impress. His resume continues to build.
Yeah, he's probably, I would think, one of the most underrated heavyweights in the country. He's he's got 1 loss on the season. He goes out and he's got some nice wins under his belt. He's got some Big 10 wins, some Big 12 wins, Pac-12 wins. So he's really done a nice job, and I think guys are going to probably start noticing Ben Tainan here real soon, and he's going to be a force here before we know it, and I think that's pretty encouraging to see.
So 2 wins, a win over Northern Colorado, 1 over Boise State, 7 straight dual wins. Now you move into the Virginia duels. Set up the format for us. What is this tournament like?
It's a dual meet format. I'm confident there's 12 teams there, and a good combination of East Coast, Midwest, and even some teams out west here. We're all going to meet out there, and we're gonna pool them up. And I think we're still in the process of getting the pools and the draws and see where we fall into to the seeds and what our draw is going to look like through the Virginia duels. But at the end of the day, it's going to be some tough competition. See some teams that we're typically not used to seeing, and give our guys a different look, a different type of wrestling, and help us be more well-rounded as we get into the home stretch. So we're excited about it.
How do you expect to put your lineup together? This is always tough. You got to travel a certain amount of guys. You got to bring some depth. Andrew Fogarty, top 8 in the Midlands, did not wrestle this weekend. Josh Rodriguez, no Midlands, gets 1 match this weekend. How do you put it together, and how do you anticipate a long weekend and that depth?
I think it's going to be exciting. I think we're going to give our, some of our guys a lot of opportunities. I'm confident we're going to, take our 10 starting guys, and we're going to have a few guys that we're going to be bringing along as well, and we're going to try and get everybody some matches, and depending on where we're at in the dual meets, we're hoping that everybody can come away with 1, 2, 3 matches apiece, and we're hoping it's going to be a great experience for our squad and get better in the long run.
Is this a good time of year for this too? You're coming off 2 individual duels, then going into kind of a bye week, a down week for you. Is this a good time for the Virginia duels?
Yeah, it's a great time. It falls into our schedule well. I know our guys are excited. It's always nice to get out of Fargo here in January when we can too. So, we've had a tough road schedule this season, and we're going out places that are a little bit warmer and a little more comfortable for these guys. So when you get to travel a little bit like this, our guys get excited, and it's going to be a fun weekend for us.
Keep it rolling, Coach. We'll see you next week, and we'll recap those Virginia duels. Have a great week, everyone.